Hi there, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna be talking about my own burnout healing journey. So let's get right into the video. So in this series, my goal is to document my burnout healing journey. I'm gonna share with you how the journey is going for me, what helped me, what didn't, and hopefully you will get some insights from my own life and my own healing journey, and you can apply to your healing journey as well. So to give you some context about my own life and my own health journey, I first burnt out in autumn of 2017. At that time I was under a lot of pressure and stress. I was studying full time at the university, I was playing professional volleyball, I was putting myself under a lot of burden and under a lot of mental and internal pressures. I wasn't eating enough for my needs, my sleep was poor, I was drinking too much caffeine, and all of this just accumulated and it caused me to burn out. So that point was my official start of this burnt out journey. And since then I learned a lot, and slowly over time I was able to really improve my condition and reach some sort of, I would say, 90% of health. So I was pretty healthy. I had some bad days, some bad periods, but overall I was really healthy and without signs of burnout. But then last year, with everything that was going on with the pandemic, with the social restrictions, with everything that was going in the society, I started to feel stressed out again. And at this time last year, so autumn of 2021, I had the first major burnt out episode since 2017, and that put me back to, it felt like it put me back to square one of this burnt out journey. But because I had some experience and knowledge how to deal and conquer burnout, I was able to bounce from it more quickly than 4 years prior to that. But this year things started to happening, and I was accumulating a lot of stress, a lot of mental pressures. I was pushing myself too hard, and this summer I had a new breakdown, and the last few months felt like I reached my lowest point in the last few years. So in this video I'm gonna be talking more about what I'm facing, what I'm dealing with, and hopefully how I'm gonna be able to overcome this burnout. So my breaking point this summer happened in my vacation. So at the end of June I went for a few days on vacation, and at that point my body just said, no, stop, it's okay, it's enough, you have to rest, you have to take a step back. I got sick at that time, and at the beginning I just thought it was just sickness, with the flu, or maybe it was COVID, but I tested negative for COVID multiple times. I went to the doctor and she said that it's just, flu infection, and that I'm gonna be better in a few weeks. But then over the course of next week, I wasn't improving, I was still a bit tired, I felt lethargic, stressed out and anxious. And over these few weeks I realized that maybe I burnt out again, so it put me back to square one of my health and burnout journey. So when I had this realization that I burnt out again, I slowly started to unpack what was behind my burnout, and I slowly started to work on things. It hasn't been easy because I have these highs and lows. There are periods when I feel totally fine, like today I feel really good, but just like I have some periods and days when I feel really bad and I don't know the real cause behind it. So it's really challenging and tough. Also, one of the most challenging parts it's been that I had to stop working out, and as an ex-athlete, we athletes have our identity very close to our physical performance, our training, our sports. So it has been very easy. It hasn't been very easy, and it has been very challenging that I can't use my body and work out the way I wanted to. In the last few months, also one of the things that's been very hard and challenging was the fact that on those bad days when I feel really burnt out and stressed out, it's really hard to keep going, keep moving, because you feel like you don't have anything left to give, but at the same time, you feel these pressures, internal pressures to keep going, keep producing content, keep working, and that creates tension in yourself, which can be really challenging at times. Also, I have a lot of mental pressures from myself because I feel that I'm able to do more and I have a bigger purpose than that. At the same time, I feel burnt out, so this creates a lot of tension in myself, and my ego mind try to push myself over past the limit, but at the same time I can't slow down because I have these internal pressures of doing and being and producing, but at the same time I feel that I need some rest. This creates a lot of mental pressures and stress in myself. And also there's a lot of fear and anxiety about burnout and stress in general, so especially in those bad hard days I feel a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety and fear. I don't know if I'm ever gonna be fully healthy again, if I'm gonna recover from this burnout, and if I'm ever gonna be fully healthy again. And all of that leads to tiredness in general, feeling empty, not just physically, because sometimes I feel physically very good because I'm not pushing myself up physically, I'm resting a lot, but also some of the physical tension and physical fatigue can also be caused by spiritual and other emotional reasons, because I can't do what I want and what I feel that I'm meant to be doing. I feel some spiritual and emotional emptiness. So all of these things can accumulate together and can really be challenging at times, but then like I said before, I have these ups and downs, and when I'm up the curve I feel good, but then there comes something, maybe I push myself too hard, maybe I worked out too much, or maybe I drink too much caffeine. That puts me back into that feeling burnt out state. So this polarity of burnout is really challenging, and I'm still trying to figure it out and stay emotionally present and mentally and emotionally strong. So this is the first video in the series of my Burnout Healing Journey. This was some sort of overview, a starting point where I'm at. In the future videos I'm gonna be talking about the plan, how I'm gonna conquer burnout, and what I'm doing and what I will be doing to improve my health and get fully back on my feet. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video useful. If you want to see more of these videos, make sure to click the subscribe button below. Also check my blog and newsletter called Conquering Burnout. Follow me on social media, and I'll see you back again soon. Ciao!